Hey everyone, it's Chammies, and today I'm going to be reviewing 6 objects I use to practice kissing. So I'm going to be giving these in order from my least favorite to my favorite, and I will be reviewing these based on how convenient they are, how much skill you gain from it, like how much it mimics the actual thing, and then finally how good it tastes. Just FYI, all of these I practiced like in middle school, high school, like right before I knew that I thought I might kiss someone. So there's this guy I kind of liked, and I thought he kind of liked me, and I'm like, I get the feeling he might kiss me. So I did what any kid did and went to the internet and googled how do I kiss, and a lot of these objects came up. So starting with my least favorite one, we have the pillow. So you've seen this a lot in shows and movies, I feel like. Cute little Big Mouth and cute SpongeBob. So basically with this, you just hold this pillow and imagine it's a person. So basically what you're doing is, this is not a French kissing, this is just like general kissing, no tongue at all. So you're gonna want to like move your mouth like, and that's pretty much what the video said online at the time. So I'm like, okay, and you just did that with your pillow. So it's literally just like, just got lipstick on there. And personally, I don't really like it because, I mean, for convenience, it gets high points because obviously you probably have a pillow to sleep on or somewhere in your house. And then taste, it doesn't really taste that great. It's like eating fabric, so I don't really like that. And then like for the actual mimicking of it, I don't really think it like mimics it. Like it's kind of soft, I guess, but like this doesn't really feel that good. Like I guess it's good to imagine like with your arms around it like this, but actual kissing of it is kind of like not that comfy. So for that reason, it's number 6 and my least favorite one. I'm gonna put that back now. For number 5, we have an apple. Like it's not very soft, so it's kind of hard. I don't really know why they recommended that online, but I just very distinctly remember them being like, practice with an apple. I think because it's kind of round, even though like lips aren't really that round. So I'm not really sure why they had us practice on an apple. Like for convenience, I feel like a lot of people have apples as like an everyday fruit in their house. So I guess it's kind of convenient. In terms of like the skills you learn, I don't really know if I actually mimicked the thing that well. It's very hard, but I do like the shape of it when I was making out with it. And then also the taste of it. I like apples personally, that's why I ranked it higher than the pillow. I like the taste of apples even though it's mostly just the skin, but I'm now thinking maybe you could practice with a slice of apple if I were to go back to my high school self and be like, girl, why don't you try slicing it and do that for that motion rather than just sucking on the outside of a round ass apple. But I did practice on an apple nevertheless, and it is a number 5 here. Number 4, we have a mango. So I like the idea of a mango or a peach better than apple because it's actually squishy, like it's soft. A peach also kind of stands for butt. But anyway, you can practice kissing the peach or mango. It's a little bit softer, and it's kind of funny that I'm realizing thinking about it now. It kind of has a little fuzz, like peach fuzz. I don't know if mango has fuzz, but the fuzz part's cool because it's like it can mimic someone's hair, like if they have a mustache or a beard. So in that way, it's more realistic. But I really like the soft fruit idea because it's like squishy, kind of mimicking more like lips, and it will like kind of move a little bit as you move with it, and it tastes yummy. Although you just be doing the outside of it, so it's not as yummy as the inside. And then when you're done practicing, you can just eat it. I don't think you should practice and then, you know, put it back and be like, now someone can eat that. Like I don't know if they want to use your practice make out fruit and eat that. All right, number 3 is kind of odd, but it's your wrist. I saw this one on like WikiHow, and it was like, oh, just make out with your forearm, and I like this one because it's very, very convenient. You usually have an arm with you. Taste is not great because it's like skin, but the skill of mimicking like the taste of a lip, it's pretty similar. So I just liked it because I wasn't too embarrassed by it, and it was super easy to clean. Just like whoop, wash it when I wash my hands. So super easy for that. So let's like demonstrate. It's kind of weird, but you just like just do that. It's not too bad. Super easy to practice. Not too bad. Just make sure you go somewhere maybe with the door locked in case you don't want someone walking in on you being like, but also you should be like, you know what you judging for? I'm practicing so I can be a good kisser later in life, and I just have my arm is a good place to practice. So I actually like the arm. It's actually pretty good. They will say, you know, as shape wise, like it doesn't really mimic any shape of a lip. It's very rectangular-ish if you look at it like that, so in that case it's not great for that. Number 2 would be a popsicle. Popsicles are just great for lots of activities. They taste yummy. You just throw them away when you're done. They taste yummy. They're not the most convenient. I don't know how often people just have popsicles laying around, but you may have to go buy one. But they're super yummy and good to practice on because you basically do the motion anyway. Like you could just eat it normally and say you're practicing, but really you're also just eating a popsicle, like just because you do that when you eat it. I mean, some people bite it off, and I'm just like, some people bite it off, like just people that bite ice cream. And some people lick it till it like windows down. But I think this would be a really good practice for just the kissing motion of your lips. But also when you lick, it could help you with French kissing later on as well. Lots of purposes for popsicles here to practice in the arena of sex. So number one would be your hands. This one was really cool. I like this one because after I kissed, I was like, wow, this one helped me the most. It's also on WikiHow if you want a more detailed description. So basically, put your hands like this. So it makes like this motion. You're gonna be kissing this. So like you're gonna be kissing like this. Because basically this thumb mimics the upper lip and this thumb mimics the bottom lip, and it's actually very helpful because when you make out with it, like it like mimics like going up and down, because sometimes, you know, kind of like when you hold hands, some are on bottom, some are on top. Sometimes your lips mesh together, like, and theirs will be like this, or sometimes theirs will land like one lip will be in the middle of yours and will be on the bottom. So it's like, it's good practice one to figure out, you know, you can either be like ambidextrous with your lip, just like being on top and being on bottom. So that's really helpful to figure out like how to angle your head, because like you do have to angle it one way or the other. You both will figure it out when the time comes. But that trick's super helpful and really handy in terms of like how to kiss. So those are the 6 objects that I have used and practiced kissing on. I would say kissing, I know it's like really scary to think about your first kiss and worry if you're a bad kisser, but as with any activity, it's all about listening to your partner and communicating. And when the time comes, you know, you can even say like, I'm a little worried, like I'm kissing one yet, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, like that's totally fine. Let's do it, and we can give each other tips and it'll be great. Like everyone's a little different, so it's kind of hard to say like you're a bad kisser. Like you might just not be what they like, but then once they tell you what you like, then you can work on it. Because, you know, some people are like, oh, I hate tongue, like no tongue ever. Some people are like, give me tongue all day, every day. Some people are like, shove that tongue down my throat, bar. And some are like, do not. Like, I just want to barely touching my lips, okay, buddy? So it just depends. Like, honestly, I'm trying to remember my first kiss. It was pretty good, I think. I mean, in my mind, it was good. I don't think I thought it was good. I hope so. So we did it again another time. But it was pretty fun. Like, when you're in the moment, like, you just kind of figure it out. It's a little awkward, but, you know, hopefully it's a person. You guys can communicate and talk about it. And so, yeah, I would try not to worry too much, but definitely, like, practice if you want using all of the objects that I mentioned at your disposal. For me, I like practicing so I can get ready and prepare and feel more prepared for when the moment actually happens. I hope you all found this video helpful. If you have any other objects that you use to practice kissing, please leave them in the comments below so people could see them and get more ideas. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and ring the bell for more notifications to see my future videos. And I hope to see you all next week. Bye!